Bottom half guard 101. What you need to know and do when you're on the bottom in half guard. Hey guys, Coach Tom here. What to do from half guard? Such an important question, and so few beginners really have a great grasp of what they're trying to achieve when they're on the bottom, grappling, and they've got one of their partner's legs between their legs. Half guard is a great position. You can obviously use it offensively for both sweeps and submissions. But I think most importantly, as a beginner, you're going to get pinned a lot. So you're going to be on the bottom a lot. And the first place that you're going to probably escape back to will be half guard. Okay? So if you're mounted, you'll probably get them back into a half guard first. If they're in your side control, you'll probably get them into a half guard first. Okay? And likewise, if you're on the bottom in closed guard and they start passing you, you'll very likely, at least probably half of the time, end up in a half guard on their way to passing. So if you know what to do from that great locus position, you can really then develop a game plan. And we're going to have a look today at the basic half guard game plan. Okay, so let's get started. So I've got my partner here in a half guard. Okay, there's lots of different variations of half guard, but I have one leg in between my legs. Don't forget, guys, no matter what my feet are doing, keep your thighs squeezing together. Okay, now what would he want? As the guy on top, he wants a crossface and an underhook, and he wants me flat on my back. Now that we know what he wants, I want to prevent both of those things. So I prevent the crossface with my hand here, okay, and I prevent the underhook by not having my elbow up. I keep my elbow low, so then I get an underhook, and that's what I want. So he wants me flat on my back with his shoulder in my jaw and his arm under my arm. I want my arm under his arm, my hand blocking, and I want to be up on my side, on my shoulder. Okay? So we want opposite things. And really, guys, it's first in, best dressed. So as soon as you register in your mind that you're in half guard, get up to this position. Okay? Now he can put all of his weight through me, and it just goes through my shoulder. But if I'm leaning back this way, he'll flatten me out. And now, this game isn't fun for me anymore. So let's have a look at our basic strategy. If he's got me here, and I've got my underhook, the first thing I'm going to look for from here is just to get to his back. So using my left hand here, okay, I'm going to turn my thumb down and lift my elbow up. As I use my leg to generate momentum, and I shrug out underneath his back, keeping my head nice and close, and I'm right here with a seatbelt grip, right arm over. You'll notice my leg is in, my hook is in. So if you just lift this leg up here, you'll see my hook is in. So all I have to do here is fall to this side, and I'll be able to get this other hook in. That would be plan A, okay? So let's have a look at that. I'm here in a half guard. I'm here and I'm defending. He can't get a crossface. I've got the underhook and he doesn't have a whizzer. So if you just get posture here for a second, Paul, if he overhooks my arm like that, I can't get to his back. That's what we call an overhook, or in wrestling terminology, a whizzer, okay? Or if you're Brazilian, a wizard. Classic. Anyway, so I've got him here like this. And from this position, I turn my thumb down, I wing my left elbow up as I use my left leg to generate momentum. And I come out and I get my seat belt. Now I pull him to that side and I can get my hook. If he defends the hook, cross your feet, deadlift, and put your hook in. Just go easy, it's very harsh in this fight. So, now I'm here and he's got a whizzer on me. So I can't get to his back, okay? So what I'm gonna look to do now is I'm gonna look to grab his toes with my right hand. My right hand comes under and I grab his toes, not his ankle, his toes. I bring them close to me, okay? Now I can bump him with my left knee to get him as high as possible so I can grab his toes now with two hands. Look, two hands. Now from here, I can take him over both ways. I can bridge up and roll him this way, okay? And now I'll pass his guard and I'm up on top in side control. However, I can also get up and do what 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu would call an old school sweep, but it's just an old-fashioned jiu-jitsu sweep. So I'm just here, I've grabbed his toes, I've grabbed them with 2 hands. Now, my feet both go to the inside. I can do a left hamstring curl to give him a scorpion tail here, and I get my right leg out, okay? From here, I can now let go with my right hand, get my right hand out on the mat, get up to my knees, and I simply circle around for the sweep, okay? So we'll have a look at both of those sweeps, okay, back to back. First is like the old school type sweep. So he's got a whizzer, I can't get to his back. So I go for the toes. Once I've got the toes, I can now bump him with my left knee, and I grab around with 2 hands now. So I can get to my knees by bringing my feet on the inside, get out to my knees. Now I can use my right hand on the mat to help push and sweep. But now Paul's tired of getting swept by that one, so he's going to put his weight on me. So I'm here, I get the toes, I get the grip, and now he puts all his weight on me. He doesn't want me to get to my knees. So I'm going to roll him to that side. And as long as he keeps a whizzer in, he has no post. Untangle my legs, and here I am up in side control. But then a game plan wouldn't be complete for you guys if you didn't say, but what about if you're in the worst case scenario? And the worst case scenario for me is when he's got a crossface and an underhook and I'm flat on my back. When you're here, guys, all right, there's lots of things we can do, but seriously, if he knows what he's doing, you're screwed. So what I want you to do is this. Right hand, post on his knee. If he's in the gi, you can get an outside pants grip and stiff arm. Now with your left foot, okay, I want you to put this left hook in. Okay, so you're going to get that hook in, and now you can put your right foot on the mat, lift him up, and put him in a closed guard, and keep your clinch. Because now, him being flat chest to chest with me is horrible for him. I've totally controlled his posture. Okay, so let's have a look at that again. Here I am, worst case scenario. First things first, control here, keep your knees squeezed. Now I can even use my right foot to push on his calf or foot as I get this foot inside, under the inside of his knee, near his right hamstring. Now, my right foot base is on the mat for power, and I'm going to lift him up, okay? So 3 things of firing him up. My right foot on the mat, my left foot hooking, and my right elbow pushing through the floor to lift this leg up. Now, I wrap him up, he's in my closed guard, I'm now safe again. Okay? So there you have it, guys. We looked at 4 techniques. One was a great gimme. I got to his back. He didn't have an overhook, so I took his back. Second one was we grabbed the foot, we got up to our knees for that old school style sweep. Number 3 was he tried to keep us flat on our back. So we kept that foot and we rolled him over us. If he's got an overhook, he cannot stop that roll. But if we live in a situation where we've got the worst case scenario, he's got the crossface and the underhook, all we have to do is transition to a different guard, because now the very tools that made that my worst case scenario is almost now making his position and posture in closed guard his worst case scenario. He would hate to be all his arms tied up and his posture broken. So we can kind of flip that rainy day on its head, okay? So there you have it, guys, a basic half guard game strategy. Whether you're a beginner or advanced, you know, this is proven at the black belt level, white belt level, and if you have it, you will be so grateful. Half guard is one of those rainy day weapons that you really need. Whether you want it or not, it's important that you have it because you're going to be there. So you're either going to have the tools or not. And you know what? We're also going to find ourselves on top of half guard. So in order to inoculate ourselves against the half guard, we should know what they're doing on the body, because it's becoming more and more popular every year. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Coach Tom. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching the video, guys. For more videos, click here. To subscribe to this channel to get all of our awesome videos, click here. And if you'd like to have our hour-long series for free on footlocks and how to defend footlocks and leg attacks of all kinds, please click here. I'm Coach Tom, guys. I'll see you next time.